This came across my timeline this morning as I was doom scrolling, and I was like, what's going on with this? Now, this is in Melonie's neck of the woods, so I'm not
Okay.
sure if she has anything to do with it. But this is, I don't know if you guys saw this story. Texas homeowner terrified after a stranger wearing satanic mask
What?
appears at their front door. Like,
Oh, what?
What?
yeah. So residents captured on the doorbell footage an unannounced guest standing outside of their home in a suburb just north of Dallas at 8 p.m. on Saturday night. The unsettling video shows the individual all dressed in black wearing a red mask with horns holding a sign that appears to be made out of cardboard. This is Revelation 20:1-15. I think this is about the apocalypse, the end of times, that verse. Yeah, pull that up.
Revelation.
Yeah, the Bible verse describes the apocalypse and how believers will go to heaven while non-believers will be thrown into a lake of fire. I'm scared, the homeowner said. I'm scared to leave the house. It's about the end of time, she added. It's about Judgment Day. I freaked out. I couldn't even think of anything. And then he just stood at the end of their driveway.
What is
That's
this? Is
weird.
this? I can't tell if this guy is trying to witness to them in a very weird way.
That's not it, man.
That's not the way to do it.
Yeah.
Or if he is or if he actually has bad intentions and is trying to, I can't tell. All I
Well-
know is in Texas, he's lucky he didn't get pew-pewed.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
mean.
I'm
Like,
just saying, I might be going to jail. Well, no, you wouldn't for Texas.
you wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is enough when you see someone with a demon mask on their face at your door.
Wearing all black.
Yeah,
Like,
that.
I probably, I would be reading them. Yeah, read them into Browning 1911. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I would just open the door and let my dogs out. Like,
yeah.
that would just be it. Like, they don't even like it when I wear any different. When I don't wear a hat, they don't like it. If I wear a different kind of hat, they don't like it. I can't imagine what they would do to this guy wearing a demon mask.
Yeah.
Like, just sitting, and then he just sat out in their driveway for like an hour. And
This
by the way,
is
this is not
so-
at like 2 a.m. I suspect he expected them to be home.
Yeah.
It was at
Wow.
8 o'clock.
I have a friend that lives in Texas. I forgot what city, but he posted a video recently of someone at an apartment complex wielding a machete and ringing on doorbells.
Oh,
And then so this must be a thing. Just some weirdos.
yeah.
I just can't. I'm trying to wrap my head around what the intentions were. To me, I don't think this guy is legitimately trying to evangelize. He wearing a demon mask. This seems like just some sort of satanic mockery troll.
Well, what we don't know
what's
is
going to happen.
Well, what we don't know is we don't know much about who lives here. Maybe they're atheists. Maybe they're like Muslims or something. I don't know. Where my mind goes is like helter skelter. Like this guy does this and then comes back the next day and does something terrible. Like,
Oh,
I don't know. Like, just saying, and he knew where the cameras were. He was staring at the camera.
yeah. That makes it even creepier.
Yeah.
He's purposefully wanting to be seen by the cameras. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's possible that it was staged and the people who live in the house are in on it.
Maybe, and they
this is
knew
actually
this
them.
would make news and stuff.
Yeah, and they wanted to like get the word out there. It's possible. Texas is not it. Not for doing this. Like,
You don't want to do that in Texas. Like, my goodness, that is not very smart. What did he? If this is actually legit, could it be somebody that they know even maybe, or
I don't know.
that's creepy.
Right now, like, cops are looking for it. It'd be a cold day in hell when a man, masked or not, tries to terrorize me like that. I mean, this is Texas. I mean, that's what makes me think, like, was this
because
staged? Like, were they like, I'm going to make a message about, like, they're going to come out in 2 days and be like, oh, it was a message about we're in the end times and people need to repent. I could see that. I mean, there was that thing in 2016 with the clown. Do you guys remember that?
I
Yeah.
remember clowns. Yeah, everybody was scared
Yeah.
of clowns because some clowns were.
They were like going in people's backyards and like
Yeah.
creeping them out, like the clown sightings. Yeah. It's possible that it was something like that. Or is it the sign of something more?
I just think
mean,
it's a weirdo. Just
yeah,
Yeah, that's
probably.
what I'm thinking.
because
It
that's
was
not how
probably
you
a weirdo.
evangelize to people, and or just maybe it's one of those people who cherry pick things from the Bible and then they become like radicals, like they
Yes.
think that they're their own prophets in some way. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah. It could be like their weirdo son who's like I mean everything about it feels like weird to me, like staged.
I
Like
don't think
Yeah.
it's staged because like if first of all it's Ring, right? So it's like a wired spotlight camera. So
Yeah.
they'd be able to go back and look at the footage of that. I mean, I would like to think you wouldn't be that stupid to like go back
Right.
into the house afterwards.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, well, maybe it's just a Ring doorbell camera. You just walked out the back door, back sliding door, walk around the front, then walk right back in.
That's true. That's true.
You know, it might be the only. Now, the owners were gone at the time. They were at the movies and buying lottery tickets.
well, yeah.
So-
See, we were at the movies, and then they
Yeah,
walk off the
awful.
street, change their
Mm.
clothes,
Mm.
come back. Oh, we got back from the movies.
Yeah,
Oh, kitty.
yeah. The door's open today. So Annie wanted
Oh,
to
look, that's
Aw.
so cute. I just rub against the mic.
Yeah, she loves doing that.
Oh,
She'll do it like against the brim of my hat and then the mic too.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to bet on this, I would say it's either staged by somebody who is trying to spread the word in like maybe a misguided way.
Or someone who's trying to make Christians look bad.
Yeah.
That's where my mind goes to. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, maybe it's just a crazy edgelord.
Right.
Yeah, I mean the guy yesterday, in Nashville was basically a weirdo edgelord.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could definitely see somebody trying to stage this, but the timing seems weird.
Hmm.
It's not
Yeah.
around Halloween. It's not around Christmas. It's not around any major religious holiday. It's not
And we're all
around.
white pilled right now with Trump. So
Well,
That's-
not everybody. There's
Most-
some people that seem to think Trump is like the Antichrist.
there are
so
some who do.
maybe
Yeah,
it's one of those people. I don't
It
know.
could be. It looks
Or-
like they have a
could be a Kamala voter.
smartwatch.
That's just
Yeah.
like now they're.
I wonder if they could like subpoena the GPS data of watches in this area.
Ooh.
Like that's probably going to get that guy caught.
Yeah.
They'll figure out, okay, look, we don't want everyone's GPS data. We just want the GPS data of anyone that was right here
right.
at this certain time. And I bet you
Mhm.
Apple would give it up. I know Android would. Apple's like a little, I don't recognize it, but it definitely looks like some form of a smartwatch.
It does. Yep.
Android ones I think are round, so maybe it's an Apple
Mm.
iWatch. But yeah, they could geofence. Yeah, they'll be able to figure out if it is a smartwatch. They'll be able to figure out who this is. Maybe it connected to the home's Wi-Fi. There's
Mhm.
actually a bunch of if it's a prank, I guess. But what we don't know is who the owners were. Were they
Right.
maybe they were devout atheists
Right.
and somebody was like sticking it to them like that.
Mm-hmm.
That could be. Can you be a devout atheist? Yes, I think you can.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
there are
Yeah,
very
yeah.
devout atheists.
They're very religious people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is true. I've met atheists who aren't, but I have met atheists who definitely are. Yeah. So definitely creepy stuff, but I just thought it made sense to talk about, given you two. So definitely, you neither of you are saying this is definitely a sign. Now, if he comes back or appears at other people's houses, now we're gonna have an interesting story cooking.
Mhm.
Like now we're gonna have some interesting
Right.
like this
That's true.
particular Bible verse. was chosen for a reason.
They're
Writing it
trying
on
to scare
cardboard was
them.
done.
Clearly, it's with the mask and that verse combo talking about like the apocalypse times. They are trying to scare these people, whether their intentions are just completely misguided because they're retards, or it's a deliberate, like, bad intention thing. I don't know for sure, but that's definitely a scare tactic.